when it comes to providing facility solutions and maintenance support to the industrial and railroad industries, as well as port and inland terminals and Department of Defense operations. Nobody does it better than Air Production and Service, Inc. At APS, our team is dedicated to providing high-quality service, parts, and equipment for your air production systems. Whether you are in need of air compressor products or services, you can turn to our team with confidence. We have offices located in Jacksonville, Florida, Corbin, Kentucky, Pembroke, North Carolina, and Spencer, West Virginia, to expand our reach and make it easier for you to get the help you need with minimal wait or frustration. Contact us today to learn more about the different types of services and products we offer. Contact your local APS representatives, Mike and Michelle Spears in Spencer, West Virginia at 304-927-2550. Proud supporter of all Roane County athletics.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley from Ashley Insurance. Let's talk life insurance. It's not just about numbers, it's about peace of mind. Picture this. Would your family be able to continue on financially if you weren't there? Life insurance can be the answer, and our team is ready to help you. We've got affordable coverage and expert guidance because your peace of mind is our priority. So don't wait for the unexpected. Call Ashley Insurance at 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
This is Taylor from Backwood Ramblings. Need a pick-me-up? We've got you covered. We're your local caffeine dealer, serving up fresh coffee and handcrafted energy drinks. From that perfect morning brew to an afternoon energy boost, we've got what you need to power through your day. Don't forget to add a muffin or a pastry. Swing by Monday through Wednesday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., Thursday and Friday from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. for your daily dose of energy. Find us at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse. Fill your day with us. Coffee, energy drinks, and everything in between. We've got the boost you're looking for. Backwood Ramblings, your local caffeine dealer. Come for the food, stay for the fun.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board Depew Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board Depew Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board Depew guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board Depew Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
This message concerning vaping and oral health comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental in Spencer, West Virginia. Vaping has become a popular alternative to traditional smoking, with many viewing it as a safer option. However, vaping carries its own risks to your oral health, such as dry mouth, gum disease, tooth sensitivity, bad breath, tooth decay, and mouth sores. Ask your dentist for tips to decrease and/or quit vaping to protect your dental and overall health. Call Brandon Dental at 304-927-2775. That's Brandon Dental, conveniently located on Hospital Drive, 304-927-2775.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics, and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong, and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
Carpenter's General Store in Spencer has been saving you money and giving you the best selection in Roane County since 1996. We have an amazing selection of domestic, import, and craft beers, ciders, and wines at the absolute lowest prices anywhere. And if we don't have it, we'll get it for you. We have a sporting goods section with all the right fishing gear, locally crafted lures, and live bait. And we also carry a great selection of firearms and ammunition. And once again, if we don't have it, we'll get it for you with the lowest prices guaranteed. We're open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Sunday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. So come see us at 746 Arnoldesburg Road in Spencer. It's a convenience store with a whole lot more.
Stop by Spencer Cash Saver to check out our fresh produce, quality meats, and our new grab-and-go deli sliced meats and cheeses. New 2-week ads start every other Thursday with the best prices for your budget. Save money and shop local at Spencer Cash Saver.
Circle S Farmers Market is now grillin' and chillin'. Located at the Y in Arnoldesburg, Circle S Market is already well known for having the area's best loaded subs and wraps. And now we are serving hamburgers, hot dogs, steak subs, hand-breaded chicken tenders, and much more on our grill. Follow us on Facebook for more daily specials as well. All of our beef is locally sourced, so you are getting the best quality food. Looking to host an event? Let Circle S Farmers Market hook you up with our fresh-made deli platters, meat and cheese platters, veggie platters, or create your own. Just try us once and you'll become a repeat customer. Stop in and order or call in your order for pickup at 304-655-8055. That's 304-655-8055. There truly is a little something for everyone at Circle S Farmers Market and more. Stop by at 10351 South Calhoun Highway, Arnoldesburg at the Y or call us today. Stop by D&D Motors for great deals on used cars. We have an incredibly diverse and continuously growing inventory to choose from, with many makes and models at price points that anyone can afford. D&D Service Department also offers oil changes, tire rotations, and other maintenance on your new purchase. Call D&D for your next service appointment. D&D Motors, located at 276 East Main Street in Spencer. Stop in and see Dan or Donna for your super deal today. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, and closed on Sunday. D&D Motors, call 304-519-2157.
Since 2019, DW Excavating has been serving Roane and surrounding counties. We offer services including, but not limited to, repairing driveways, construction site preparation, drainage solutions, property brush clearing, farm road construction, culvert repair and installation, and utility line installation and repair. We provide free estimates. Check out our Facebook page or contact us at 304-532-2968 for more information. DW Excavating, taking pride in our work and in our community. DW Excavating is a proud supporter of all Roane County High School athletics. Go Raiders!
This is Concord University Mountain Lion softball player, Mahaley Nicholson.
And this is her totally more talented little sister and current Lady Raider volleyball and softball player, Marissa Holcomb, taking over the advertising for our Papa Eddie and Environmental Compliance Incorporated.
Wait a minute, this is my ad.
Not anymore, Mahaley. We've retired you. Since 2016, ECI has provided West Virginia with top-notch service for both home and commercial needs. We pride ourselves on working closely with our clients to ensure that the projects are completed in a timely manner and that customers' expectations are met or, in many cases, exceeded. Regardless of the job size, we have solutions for everyone. We specialize in septic systems, brush removal, dirt work, asbestos removal, and more. Check us out on the web at eciwv.net or contact us for a quote at 304-532-7653. Fax number 304-532-7653. Environmental Compliance Incorporated. Eddie Nicholson, owner, WV Contractors License 055775.
This is Physician Assistant Adam Penfold, walk-in provider at Roane County Family Healthcare. At Roane County Family Healthcare, you can be seen without an appointment 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Our walk-in clinic is here to care for you and your family whenever the unexpected, like illness and minor injuries, happen. We are conveniently located at 146 Williams Drive in Spencer and are here to serve you from 8 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. Monday through Thursday and from 8 to 4:30 on Friday. The walk-in clinic at Roane County Family Healthcare is here when you need us. Roane County Family Healthcare, health and wellness for the entire family.
Gino's is spicing things up with 2 new specialty pizzas featuring our new hot honey sauce.
Our hot honey pizza is topped with red pepper flakes, sliced Italian sausage, jalapenos, and onions.
The sweet heat pizza features slices of Italian sausage, green peppers, and onions.
Both are drizzled with our signature hot honey sauce.
Hot honey, it brings the heat.
Sweet heat, the perfect balance of spice and sweet.
2 bold new flavors, available for a limited time at Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House.
Are you tired of fighting those pesky bugs during the game or at your favorite family outing? Worry no more. Avon's Bug Guard offers powerful, DEET-free protection without chemicals that feel harsh on your skin and gentle enough for the entire family. Their unique formula repels mosquitoes that carry the West Nile virus, deer ticks that carry Lyme disease, and so much more. Choose from convenient lotions, refreshing sprays, and handy towelettes. Gloria is ready to take your order. Give her a call today at 304-532-2847. All payments are due when placing orders. Gloria Mann, Avon Independent Ambassador, 304-532-2847, or online at www.avon.com/repstore/gman7179.
Hey, it's Tony Caridi.
And Brad Howe.
And we know you love hearing us break down every Mountaineer moment on the radio.
But wouldn't it be better to live those moments instead of just hearing us yap about them?
Debatable. But anyway, GoMart's teaming up with WVU to give away the ultimate Mountaineer experience. You can walk the man trip with the team, snag VIP tickets, plus GoMart and WVU gear. To enter, scan the QR code inside the store. Find full details at GoMart.com. And Brad, where you go?
Well, tell GoMart we're coming, and they better stock up with the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Looking for an affordable custom exhaust shop nearby and can't find one? We got you covered at Groves Auto Service in Arnoldsburg. We can make that exhaust you've been thinking about for your pickup truck, classic car, or just your daily driver. Groves Auto Service has added a custom pipe bending machine to their list of specialty tools. They are ready to make the custom exhaust system that you have been dreaming about, with a full line of different size pipe and mufflers in stock. Call Groves for your appointment today at 304-655-6765.
In a small town, trust matters. At Harden Insurance Agency, our family has been protecting neighbors like you for 3 generations. We're local, independent, and here to help you find coverage that truly fits your family, your farm, or your business. For a free quote, call 304-927-2500 or stop by our office at 415 Main Street. Harden Insurance Agency, protecting your tomorrow today.
How folks. Here at Hardman's, we are a full-service building material and hardware store. We have it all, from nuts and bolts to plumbing, electrical, best-look paint, lumber, drywall, furniture, appliances, flooring, and kitchen and bath. Our best-look paint is a sure win to brighten up your interior walls or spruce up your exterior. We don't just sell the products, but we deliver and install many of them as well. All of our installers are trained and certified. On top of all that, we know a little something about customer service. We'll greet you with a smile and have the knowledge to help you get the job done right. Stop in and let's tackle your next project together. Hardman's, our family serving yours since 1907.
Roane County Raider football is on the air. Stay tuned for all the play-by-play action coming up next. Roane County High School Raider football is brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, Ward Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Go-Mart in Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Harden Insurance Agency, Harris Oil Company, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willett C. Starcher Auto Parts. And now we take you to the press box. Here's your broadcast crew: Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White.
And a very pleasant Thursday evening to all of you out there in Facebook and YouTube live land. This is Andrew Miller with WVRC Radio in Spencer, West Virginia. We are covering live action here, special broadcast once again of Spencer Middle School football action. It is Spencer Middle School, the Yellow Jackets, combining schools with Walton and Gary, and their opponent here tonight, the middle school program from Braxton County. And the Knights, Yellow Jackets versus Knight, alongside the rest of the crew. Katie White is our camera person. Matt White's pulling double/triple duty here tonight. He's going to be the stat guy, my caller analyst. I'm going to attempt to be Joe McDonald as well. We'll see how that works. Matt, we got a chance to watch this Spencer Middle School team last time they played. Was that last week already, or was that a week before that? They played right here against South Harrison, two undefeated teams at 2-0. And it was a battle, Matt. Two teams that did not want to lose. The Yellow Jackets, with the victory in that one, 14-6. Truly the only time they've been tested so far this year. They got things started with a victory over Summersville right here, 32-6. Beat Wahama on the road, 30-16 in that close game with South Harrison. Meanwhile, Braxton County, they did not score a touchdown or even a point their first two ball games, as they were blown out by Tucker Valley 30-0, and then South Harrison 36-0. Got a big victory, though. They got the scoring going in their last affair over Webster County. 36 points on the board as they got their first victory of the season, 36-22. Yellow Jackets right now, Matt, kind of the cream of the crop in that CWVAC conference.
Oh, I mean, you got to think they're the hands-on, the early favorite, but you never know because, with middle school, I see this with Braxton County already in this season. They've changed a lot of things around. That's one thing. The Yellow Jackets kind of came in knowing what they were, what they wanted to do, who was going to be their guys. But Braxton County in that first game against Tuckers Valley, they did not have, I believe, we couldn't confirm this. They had Dane Hopen playing as a defensive tackle and played on the offensive line.
He is now their quarterback.
He splits time as a quarterback and a running back. A really tough kid, one of the strongest. He's an 8th grader, going to be very tough. They've got a big back leading the way for him. Castile, they call him Cass like a freight train, right? He's a lad in the backfield. So, when you move parts around early in the season, you never know what the team's going to look like the next time that you either see them or that you see them on film. Because, I watched that Tucker Valley game. This looks like a completely different team against Webster. And even here tonight, in their warm-up, some of the things they were lining up with look completely different than what they were doing just a week ago. So you never know. You can be the favorite, but you never know when you're going to get knocked off.
Well, head coach James King working the roster, trying to find what works, worked the last game. Let's take a look at that starting lineup. First off, on the offensive side for the Braxton County Knights.
Yeah, they've moved some guys around up front a little bit too, but getting the start here tonight at left tackle is Easton Westfall. He's an 8th grader. The left guard will be Landon Schanberger, the 8th grader. The center, Elijah Westfall, is an 8th grader. The right guard is number 78, Nathan Norman, a 7th grader. He is a good-sized kid on the line. And the right tackle will be Jonathan Hypes, a 7th grader. You'll see a lot of a 2 tight end look, and these guys will both split as well. Number 2 is Lane Lewis, an 8th grader, and number 1, Colin Baldwin, an 8th grader. We talked about the fullback already, Castile Cass White, right, 8th grader, big lad, going to be the fullback. Also in the backfield will be the running back, number 34, Zane Moore. I believe he's a 6th grader. And then splitting between the quarterback and running back spot will be Dane Hopen, the 8th grader. And the other quarterback in the situations will be Kenton Meadows, an 8th grader.
Yellow Jacket defense moving to a 4-4 base look. Eli Simmons at 1 defensive end, the 8th grader, 5'11", 185. Wyatt Lawson on the opposite side, the 8th grader, 5'8", 160. In the middle, you got Damian Simmons, a 5'3", 160-pound 8th grader, and C.J. Strickland, the 8th grader, 5'11", 228 pounds. Linebacking core, Walker Strickland on the outside, the 8th grader, 5'9", 127, and Chase Pinson, the 8th grader, 5'5", 125. The 2 middle backers, Torrin Shirey, the 7th grader, 5'6", 135 pounds, and Taven Penna, the 8th grader, 5'8", 152. Secondary on the defense, Austin Smith, what a game he had last week, 5'3", 113-pound 8th grade corner, and Joe Kuhn, 8th grader, 5'2", 116. And Lennox Wolf is your safety, the 8th grader, 5'9", 140 pounds.
It's going to be a bit of a 5-3 look for the Knights on defense. Across the front on the ends, you have Landon James, a 6th grader. The other end is Dane Hopen, an 8th grader. On the interior, you've got Castile White, right, an 8th grader, Zane Moore, 6th grader, Elijah Westfall, an 8th grader. At the 3 linebacker spots on the outside is Kenton Meadows, an 8th grader, and Jeffrey Moore, the 7th grader. And in the middle, Grayson Berry, the 6th grader. On the outside, you've got number 20, James Sliger, an 8th grader, and number 7, Aiden Dorsey, is an 8th grader. And the safety for tonight will be Lane Lewis. He is an 8th grader.
On offense for the Yellow Jackets, the line looking like this. Left tackle is Eli Simmons, the 8th grader, 5'11", 185 pounds. Left guard, Damian Simons, the 5'3", 160-pound 8th grader. Torrin Shirey is your center, the 7th grader, 5'3", 136. Josh Greathouse, your right guard, 5'1", 153. And C.J. Strickland is your right tackle, the 8th grader, 5'11", 230 pounds. Tight ends here tonight, Lennox Wolf, 8th grader at 5'9", 138. Lane Matheny, the 8th grader, is 5'5", 123 pounds. Couple of wings here for the double wing look for the Yellow Jackets. Chase Pinson, the 8th grader, 5'5", 125, and Wyatt Lawson, the wing 8th grader, 5'8", 159. Those two will be in the backfield a good bit as well. Taven Penna is your fullback. Happy birthday, by the way, to Taven here tonight, the 5'8", 152-pound 8th grader. Brogan Burdette is your signal caller, the 8th grader, 4'10", 85 pounds. Yellow Jackets in yellow here tonight. And I love those multicolored pants. They go from yellow fading into blue, navy blue helmets with the yellow stripe, the old-fashioned Spencer High School Yellow Jacket logo on the side of those helmets. For Braxton County, the Knights, red, white, and black, you would say. White jerseys with black numbers trimmed out in red, black helmets with the Knight logo on those, black pants as well. For the Knights, we are ready to go in this special live broadcast of Spencer Middle School Yellow Jacket football. Getting set to kick off is Zane Moore. Back deep to receive. Is that Lawson? No, it is not Lawson. Who is that, Matt? That's going to be Austin Smith. This one kicked in between two lines. Smith comes to get it at the 33. Smith, wasting no time, to the sideline, breaks a tackle at midfield, gets tripped up inside of Braxton territory all the way down to about the 40-yard line. A significant return on the opening play.
Well, you could see that Spencer was honoring the onside kick. We saw that a lot in film. Moore got a lot more of that ball than what he normally does. Got it onto that second level. Really good return there by Smith.
Little over 30 yards on that return. So 1st and 10 in Braxton territory for the Yellow Jacket offense. Brogan Burdett, the 8th grader, under center with a heavy look. It will be Wyatt Lawson. He is untouched to the secondary. Sheds a tackle at the 20-yard line, and it took one play as the Yellow Jackets strike immediately. This is shades of what happened last week against South Harrison.
Yeah, last week we saw in the game, Spencer had the ball a grand total of 4 plays in the first half for a 51-second time of possession, scored on their first 2 plays of the ball game, and just like a repeat of last week, Wyatt Lawson with the 40-yard touchdown run.
So the Yellow Jackets strike quickly and first with 6 on the board.
One thing to note here, folks, there's only 3 officials on the field, so we'll try to give them a break. We know a couple of those guys, and we don't want to rub it in. They got a tough job here with just 3 on the field. That's really hard to see everything.
Stacked wing formation, 2 of them on the right side of this formation. They're going to send Penna across in motion to the left. Burdett's rolling near side, waiting, looking, fires to the corner, almost into the hands of his target, Pinson. Good look, and I like the way he waited until Pinson was open, but a little bit too strong. Nonetheless, it took no time as the Yellow Jackets hit first.
For over 60 years, Harris Oil Company has been supplying Central West Virginia and Southeastern Ohio with fuel and Shell Pennzoil lubricants. Come see us at 330 Oak Drive in Spencer for on-road and off-road diesel fuel, kerosene, methanol, and DEF. We are also a Shell Pennzoil distributor, offering a complete lineup of Shell Pennzoil Quaker State lubricants. Harris Oil Company, proud supporters of all Roane County athletes.
Matt White, that did not take long for the Yellow Jackets. Big return, big first play.
Yeah, great return by Austin Smith. And then on the first play of the drive, Wyatt Lawson goes 40 yards, scored the touchdown. 2-point conversion was no good. So Spencer's got the early lead 6-0.
24 seconds off the clock. Hopen and Jeffrey Moore back deep as Lawson leg into it. Takes a sideways kick at the 30. Picked up and dropped. The ball is loose. And I think the Yellow Jackets have jumped on it. They have.
Yeah, that was
Austin Smith again.
Connor King came up with that ball, but it was well placed there by Lawson.
Thought that was Smith. They were giving him the love. Sorry.
I believe that was 8, Connor King on the recovery.
Nicely done by King, if that truly was him. Very nicely done. So another big play by the Yellow Jackets, this time on kick coverage. So 1st and 10 for Spencer Middle. Heavy look as they will stack 3 in the backfield. It'll be the give to Pinson. Pinson has nothing but turf to run through. Cuts it in the secondary, breaks a tackle at the 5-yard line, and it is on quickly for this Yellow Jacket offense. It was 1 play for Lawson, and now, as you see, it will be 1 play for Chase Pinson. I like the lead blocking and the blocking up front, Matt.
Yeah, I like that the up front guys are attacking that defensive line. There's some good size along through there. If you can get to that second level, you know, they're kind of there's a couple of younger guys there in that linebacking core and in that secondary, and great blocking there by the Yellow Jackets.
Well, that has made my life a lot easier. I haven't even had to change the down and distance yet for this ball game.
I haven't had to worry about writing down a tackle yet either. That's nice.
38 seconds into this ball game, and the Yellow Jackets lead 12-0. Double wing formation. Pinson around in motion. They'll fake the give. The old delay pass into the hands of Lawson. A nice fake by Burdetts and a nice throw and catch as the Yellow Jackets are good very, very quickly. 14-0 is your score.
Hilder's Supply on Arnoldsburg Road in Spencer is the place to shop for contractor supplies for septic systems and oil field supplies. We have culvert pipe, gas, water, and electrical service supplies. If you need hardware, we'll do our best to fill your needs and provide the best cost we possibly can. Hilder's Supply has been an active participant in the oil and gas field for over 50 years. We definitely understand your problems and the products you will need. Visit us on the web at hildersupply.com, check out our Facebook page at Hildreth Oilfield Supply, or stop and see us at the store located on Route 33 in Spencer. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 4 p.m., closed Saturday and Sunday. Hilder's Supply, a hometown store with hometown ownership and proud supporter of all Roane County athletes.
We got some good Roane County athletes right now on the field, Matt White. They are scoring at will.
Yeah, this is what happened last week. Back-to-back plays, one by Lawson, one by Pinson. 2 plays, Yellow Jackets up 14-0.
Lawson, nope, this time it's going to be Lennox Wolf. So those two splitting the duties, kicking off. Once again, Hopen back deep, flanked by Jeffrey Moore. Mishandling on the first one. This is a high-angle kick over toward Braxton County's sideline. It'll stay in bounds, taken by the youngster too far away for my eyes to see. A third member back there. Is that number 2, Lane Lewis?
Possibly. I'm going to have to trust you on that one, buddy.
I think that was Lewis. Picked it up very wisely because that ball wasn't going out of bounds. So the first opportunity for the Knights on offense comes trailing already 14-0.
You talk about, getting yourself into a hole quickly, but, they've got some big play ability here due to the Braxton County Knights. Like I said, you got to watch for Hopen in the backfield.
Direct snap. That's going to be Kenton Meadows, one of the other that will line up at quarterback. Loss of a yard on the play.
Saw him in warm-ups going to kind of a wishbone look and then trying to get lead blocking out there for the quarterback. That's going to be about a loss of 1 on that play for Meadows.
We'll call it 2nd down and 11. The ball spotted just shy of the 35 for Braxton County at the 34. Meadows from the shotgun, flanked to his right by Hopen. Meadows going to keep it himself, looking for the outside. Gets drug towards the ground, spun off of it, but still unable to collect his feet as the Yellow Jackets come swarming.
Let's see, I think that was Lawson, I believe, that made that tackle. Yep. Good job of getting a hand on him and not letting go.
So losing yardage on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and 15. Yard to reach is the 45 of the Knights. Overload to the left. Meadows going to look to throw. Fires it outside. Looking for his targets. Back there is Smith, and he'll knock it down. They were looking for Zane Moore. And Smith played it nicely and outleaped Moore for the pass breakup. Now 4th and 15.
The way Austin Smith has been covering in the secondary, I'll start calling him Revis Island or something.
He's one that really impressed us last week, won a Defensive Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I shortchanged him by a couple of pass breakups as well in that ball game. My apologies, sir.
I think I wrote it down on the Player of the Game graphic. Smith back deep to receive.
I think we had him down for a couple, and he had a couple more.
Punt just away as Lawson came attacking it, lands at the 45, takes a sideways bounce, downed immediately by the Knights as Wyatt Lawson was breathing down the neck of Zane Moore.
Good job to peel off there at the last second and not get that running into the kicker call. We had one of those last week. Really set the Yellow Jackets back just a bit early in that ball game.
So a 3rd offensive possession for the Yellow Jackets.
And they've all been across midfield.
They have scored on the first 2 offensive plays.
This is their worst field position yet.
Going to split Matheny near to the right side. A heavy look.
45-yard line.
Turn and give, 3rd man in the crew. And that time Penna locked up. The ball comes out. And I think it was Pinson maybe that got on that just barely. Well, I'm sure that father/assistant coach John Penna doesn't care that it's Taven's birthday. He just fumbled that. He might get his presents taken away.
It's entirely possible. He won the birthday cake there this morning. He probably is not going to get a piece of that tonight.
Loss of 3 on the play, 2nd and 13. Double wing look. Penna is the fullback. Pinson on the near side, Lawson on the far side. It'll be Lawson around behind. Here's the give. Lawson looking for room to run. And Braxton County starting to close those gaps nicely.
Well, we saw that last week. Yellow Jackets strike on the first 2 plays and then had to go in that third period and grind that ball all the way down the field. We're going to get a penalty here.
I think we're going to ourselves a holding penalty. So take away that 4-yard carry, take away the 3rd down. It's going to move it all the way back to Yellow Jacket territory. And it's going to be 2nd and 23 now for Spencer Middle School. Single wing look with an I formation. Burdett turns and pitches to the outside. Pinson cuts it back quickly, and then against the grain, he'll pick up big yardage, give him 11 on the carry, and that'll make it 3rd down and still quite a bit, 3rd and I believe 12 now.
That makes your 3rd down play a little more manageable, really in a hole. I mean, you had 2nd down and 23 to go, I believe.
Burdett heading over towards the sideline to the offensive coordinator, Sam Lawson. Sam is the offensive coordinator. Randy, his brother, is the head coach. Running the defense. Got Cruz Lawson. It's a Lawson affair up there at top. Helping out with it. John Penn on the sideline, as well as Matt Ash up in the booth as well. We got whistles coming everywhere. And the little hard counts may have worked. It did.
Get back 5 on that one. That'll make it much more manageable here on 3rd down. So you got to imagine that you're going to be in that 4-down territory, so you don't have to get all of it necessarily on this play.
3rd down and 7 for the Yellow Jackets. Ball resting at the Braxton County 42-yard line. They'll split Matheny to the Yellow Jacket sideline. Heavy look. Lawson dotting that power I formation. Burdett hands off to Lawson. Got to get through that one initial set of defenders and got tripped up at about the 40-yard line. Fell forward for a couple more, so it'll be 4th down and very short. But I thought for a second, Matt, he had a chance to break one.
All right, we're going to get another penalty here on Spencer. I think it's another hold.
Judging by the reaction of the coaching staff, I get you on that one. So take away the carry. It'll back it up to midfield. And it will now be.
It was a really nice tackle there on defense. Kenton Meadows came across from the outside linebacker spot to trip Lawson up. If not, he would have been going to the house, but it wouldn't have mattered.
So a 3rd and 15 now. 2 steps forward, 1 step back for the Yellow Jacket offense after scoring quickly the first 2 trips.
We try the hard count again.
Power eye look. Whistles come flying in.
Timeout.
And I do believe the Yellow Jackets will burn their first timeout. We'll take it with them as the Yellow Jackets leading early here 14-0.
Hi, this is Lisa Simmons inviting you to join the team of savings and visit Honest Fred's Flooring at one of our 3 locations, Spencer, Parkersburg, or Marietta. That's where you'll find our warehouses stocked with all the latest trends in flooring, carpet, vinyl, ceramic, hardwood, or the very popular luxury vinyl flooring. We have a price to fit every budget. We offer professional installation and financing is available. So come see what you've been missing at Honest Fred's Flooring. You can also check us out on the web at honestfreds.com.
Yellow Jackets looked unstoppable in the first 2 series, scored on 1 play. It was a big run by Wyatt Lawson, followed by a big run by Chase Pinson. And now we have been mired in some penalty issues on this 3rd series, and I think that timeouts may be one of those things where the coaching staff needs to refocus the Yellow Jacket middle schoolers.
sometimes think you get just a little bit too excited after those first couple of plays went for big, and maybe you get just a little bit too relaxed with what you're doing. So, yeah, just trying to get your guys refocused on what you want from your blocking scheme.
Lennox Wolf splits out to the left. Power eye look again. Burdett turns and gives to the second man. That is Lawson, carrying a defender with him down the field. He'll pick up about 7 yards before being drugged down. That will bring up a 4th down and about 8 to go.
It was Meadows and Sliger as well on that tackle.
So a 4th down and 8 situation for the Yellow Jacket offense. Braxton County bowing up after those first 2 defensive series.
And you got to give credit to your up front guys for taking on those blocks as well and freeing up your linebackers to make some plays.
Yellow Jackets lining up in punt formation. Braxton will counter with Meadows back deep to receive. The snap back. It will be a punt by Smith. Line drive. Meadows at the 20. Jitterbugs breaks a tackle, looks to the near side, breaks another tackle, and then corralled out there by Joe Kuhn. Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, as Joe Kuhn did.
Yeah, you kind of got up the field a little bit too much on the first attempt. Good run back there by Meadows to cut up underneath, but really good pursuit. Didn't give up on that play, and Joe Kuhn gets himself a tackle.
Credit to the Knight defense for holding on the 3rd series. Yellow Jackets, though, leading 14-0. Scored their first 2 touchdowns in less than 40 seconds after a touchdown on a play, a recovered muff on the ensuing kickoff, and another touchdown. Shotgun formation. Kenton Meadows, the QB, direct keeper, off tackle far side, and there's a lot of yellow jerseys locking up the holes on that left side. Back to the line of scrimmage for Meadows and no more.
Might have Walker Strickland on the far side defensive end. Did a good job of contain as well. You get Pinson in there behind him. Just a good team effort there on the defensive side to corral that quarterback keeper.
Under center for the first time goes Meadows. 3 backs to the backfield, led by one heck of a hoss to the outside. Not a lot of room to run. It looked for a second like Moore was going to have a lot of room, and that closed up quickly. As you mentioned, though, that lead blocker, Cass Wright, he's a lad.
He is definitely what you call a lad.
Gain of 3 on the play.
He's a big kid.
Rochelle, all you got to do, look down at the bottom of our screen. We've got that nice scoreboard for you. And a whistle and a timeout this time by Braxton County. We'll take it with them. A 3rd down and 7 when we return for the Knights.
The pre-owned deals keep rolling along at Jack Garrett Ford. Check out the savings when you come in. Whoa! We interrupt this commercial to bring you another commercial. Flash! Jack Garrett Ford's Green Tag Clearance event is going on now. All vehicles in stock are on sale. So go for the green and save your green now at Jack Garrett Ford, Ripley Road, Spencer. And you better get in soon before they're all gone.
When you find yourself faced with a legal issue, the steps you take next can literally impact the rest of your life. Hiring the right attorney is one of the most important decisions you'll make. At Joel Baker Law Office, we understand the importance of providing prompt, competent, and honest legal representation. Call or text our office today to schedule a consultation. 304-500-9238.
3rd down and 7 approaching here late in the first quarter. Yellow Jackets over Braxton County at the moment 14-0. And the first time out of the quarter by the Knights. They'll send 3 into the backfield again. Cass Wright, that lead blocker, 2 split behind him. Meadows under center. They're going to move right across in motion. Here's the pitch. Moore looking for the pitch pass down the field. Beautifully caught. And that's going to be a first down. Lane Lewis got in front of the second unit defensively. And how about that pass by the young sixth grader, Zane Moore?
I saw him doing that a little bit in warm-ups. They did it more out of a wing set where they brought him up underneath and then tried to throw that pass. But a little trickeration there catches Spencer off guard. Braxton County moving.
Not terribly defended, but just a little away from the target there. Lane Lewis, new set of downs for Braxton County out near the 45 at the 44. Shotgun snap. This time it's going to be Hopen. Hopen breaking some tackles, showing why he is a Wildcat formation QB. Big yardage on that first down carry. Give him 8. Second down and 2.
As hard as that young man runs, I'm surprised it took him this long to get the ball in his hands. He's about as tough as they come.
This may be the final play if they get it off here in the first quarter. Split a receiver to both sides. Hopen out of the shotgun. Snap back. Nope, that is Meadows again. Meadows straight into the teeth of the defense. He's close to the first down marker.
I think he got it.
And on the final play, the Knights with a little bit of momentum here as they have got themselves a new set of downs as a new quarter approaches. Second quarter action coming here. Yellow Jackets leading 14-0.
Hey, are you serious? I like a good laugh. I bet you do too. Which is why I say, if all those insurance companies want to spend $1 gazillion on funny TV ads, go right ahead, as long as it's not my money that's paying for it. Here's how you get seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance. Go to Erie Insurance. With Erie, a great price is just the start. You get unbelievable service, independent agents you can really trust, and superior products like Erie Rate Lock. You hear that? Rate Lock. The name says it all. For car insurance, it can't be beat. But hey, don't just take it from me. See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with them year after year after year. Seriously.
Your Erie insurance agent in Spencer is the Kirby Insurance Agency. Get a quote at 927-2544. That's 927-2544. Or visit kirbyinsurance.com.
Quick reminder, it is homecoming night for Spencer Middle School. They will have festivities at the half. We'll try to stick around and cover those. They'll extend the half from 10 to 15 minutes. 14-0 at the moment. Yellow Jackets leading Braxton County. Yellow Jackets scored on 2 plays quickly and then fizzled out on their third drive. Right now, the Knights in the midst of a nice little drive beginning here. Hand off to Moore, bounce it to the outside and then slows himself down, and Lawson did not slow down, as he will corral the running back very quickly.
Lawson with the size advantage on that one, but did a good job of running through that tackle attempt. He's gotten into wrestling a little bit.
Good backside pursuit by Lawson. Second down and 8. Shotgun formation for Braxton County with a receiver to both sides. It's going to be Meadows keeping it. Got a couple of lead blockers. Yellow Jackets stringing it out. Meadows cuts it back at the nice point and picks up good yardage. Give him about 6 or even 7 on the carry. I like the way the offense is working now for Braxton County.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of moving the ball.
So a third down and 3. Ball spotted at the 39 of the Yellow Jackets. Receiver split to both sides of the formation. Meadows, nope, that is Hopen. He'll go straight up the gut, and he'll pick up big yardage for the first down. Braxton in the midst of a nice drive here. I like the way they are kind of mixing Hopen in here. He is the kind of the tough, hard-nosed, straightforward running back. That will reset the downs. 1st and 10. Just inside the Yellow Jacket 35, down at the 33. Colin Baldwin split wide to the left. On the near side is Lane Lewis. This time Zane Moore, the quarterback. Moore off tackle. Yellow Jackets stuffed that one initially. Moore bounced out at the last second before the Yellow Jackets reassess.
Goes Eli Simmons coming down with that tackle. Good second effort there by Moore.
No gain on the play. Second 10. And a timeout coming here. And we will take it with them. Timeout for Braxton County. We'll be back in just a moment.
Little Canal Bus is for everyone. Looking for a ride to work, appointments, school, or shopping? If you live in Calhoun, Gilmer, Jackson, or Roane counties, Little Canal Bus is your answer. It's easy and convenient with one call, 866-354-5522. You can reserve a ride anywhere in the county and to Parkersburg and Charleston. Our well-maintained fleet and professional-friendly drivers are ready to take you and your family where you need to go. Little Canal Bus, the little bus with big service.
Second down and 10 after the second timeout of the first half for Braxton County. A very nice drive brewing here for Braxton. Actually, not even brewing. It has already steeped, and it has already been pouring out like coffee. Looking for the pass. Meadows pumps to the far side. He'll cut to the back, to the near side, and that is nothing but pursuit for the Yellow Jackets. That's going to be a sack. Care of Wyatt Lawson. That'll be a big loss.
Pinson in there as well on that one. Taven Penna had some backside pursuit as well. So it'll be a loss of 6 on that play.
Third down and 16. That's a big play defensively for the Yellow Jackets. That gives them a little bit of momentum after the Knights have proven worthy here in this drive. Receiver split once again to either side of the formation. The snap, Meadows rolling out. He'll fire it into the flat. He's got his big man right down the hash. Wright showing the wheels all the way to the goal line. And Cass Wright, well, we said he is a big man, but I tell you what, Matt, he's got himself some speed to burn as well with that size.
Yeah, once he got out there in the flat, so went for 39 yards. Really good rumble there for the big fullback. Saw that one in film as well. They like to leak him out, try to pull all of the secondary guys down the field, and then bring the big guy up underneath in a flat. That was a really well-designed play there by the Knights.
Going for 2. This one will be Hopen. Direct snap to him. He'll take it off tackle, fighting towards the goal line. Still no whistles yet, and a late call in for the 2-point conversion. Like the way this young man runs, and just like that, after the Yellow Jackets stung quickly, the Knights fight back with a score of their own.
McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, the store that has it all. From quality furniture, Lazy Boy, Serta, Catnapper, appliances, Maytag, Whirlpool, Amana, KitchenAid, and McIntosh offers setup and removal, power equipment, Echo, Troy-Built, and in-house service, hardware, tools, paint, plumbing, electrical, pipes, and fittings. McIntosh Hardware and Appliance, 204 Market Street in Spencer, 304-927-2700. Find us on Facebook for more great deals.
Solid drive for the Knights as they cut into the deficit by 1 score.
Yeah, well sustained. It was 11 plays, 69 yards, took 5 minutes and 29 seconds off the clock. Meadows to Wright for the 39-yard touchdown. They got the 2-point conversion attempt there by Hopen. And just like that, we got a ball game, 14-8 now. Spencer with the lead.
Smith back deep on his own. Zane Moore set to kick off. This one angled towards the sideline, headed towards the out-of-bounds line. That one, I believe, squirted away from Lawson and goes out of play. Yellow Jacket football with good field position.
We're going to mark that one at the 43.
No penalty there as well because it was touched by Lawson in play before being knocked out. So the Yellow Jackets will start this possession, their 4th of the first half. They scored on 1 play on the first and the second, and then fizzled out and had to punt on their 3rd opportunity. They'll start off with the heavy look as Burdett goes under center. The give to the third man, that's Pinson, spinning off the first initial hits, and he'll pick up 4 yards. Always love the way Chase Pinson runs, Matt. Very, very hard runner.
Yeah, he really does a great job just keeping those feet churning, picking up some tough extra yardage.
Second down and 6. Yellow Jackets inching close to the midfield stripe. Receiver split wide out to the right. Burdett will turn and give whistles, flags. This play will stop before it starts. Some penalty issues here, Matt, in the first half for the Yellow Jackets on offense.
Yeah, they had a couple of holding penalties that kind of stalled out that last drive, forced them to punt. And this time you're moving the ball down. You can't even get the play started. Be a 5-yard mark off on the false start.
So take away the yardage +1 from Pinson's first down run. Now 2nd and 11. Ball will be spotted at the 42 of Spencer Middle School. A rolling second quarter clock now, 3 minutes, 15 seconds. We do know, as we have seen in the last 2 weeks, the ability to strike quickly for this offense. They'll stick with the heavy look. Pinson dotting that I. It's going to be Lawson breaking a tackle. Lawson headed down the sideline, 1 man to beat. Let's take a look back and see, are there any flags? There are not. So Wyatt Lawson, and he made me a prophet, Matt. I said this offense can strike quickly, and it no sooner came out of my mouth as he headed down the sideline.
Yeah, just another really good job up front by the Yellow Jacket offensive line, opening up a nice hole in that right side, and then Lawson doing the rest. Had the speed to burn. Goes 58 yards on that one.
Lawson's got to be close to a century mark here on 2 carries, 3 carries maybe.
Yeah, 3 carries and 105 and 2 scores.
Yellow Jackets going for 2. They've tried a couple of delay passes here. Burdett's going to roll front side. He has got his man wide open as Pinson. Nobody near him. Pinson jitterbugs towards the goal line and extends the ball at the last second. Boy, that took a while, but it was fun to watch nonetheless. Yellow Jackets hit on their 4th offensive series, and they extend the lead back to 2 touchdowns.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Well, only 1 stumble in 4 offensive series for the Yellow Jackets, and they got another quick and another big one there.
Yeah, that one just a 2-play drive. Went 57 yards on that one after the penalty pushed them back a yard, and Lawson picks up the 58-yard touchdown run. Like I said, that puts him over the century mark already here in the first half, and Spencer with the lead again, 22-8.
Will be Lennox Wolf kicking off as Braxton County running a front man on late. Hoping back deep with Jeffrey Moore. Wolf straight up the middle. That one's going to get by the front line all the way back. Goes Lewis. He'll field it at the 20, and not a lot of room to run. Oh, man, and he got rolled up on nasty like. Good to see he's okay. A return of about 7 yards, and that is where the Knights will begin.
Austin Smith went low for that tackle, doing what you're supposed to do, but the tough thing was he had a guy come kind of over the top and get sandwiched. Really fortunate there for Lewis that, he was able to jump up, showing his toughness as well.
Again, at halftime, they are extending the halftime festivities from 10 to 15 minutes because it is homecoming night for Spencer Middle School. We will be covering that. And we've got 2 minutes and 44 seconds before that happens. See if the Yellow Jacket defense can hang strong. An overload formation to the left. Lots of beef over there. It'll be Meadows following all that beef. Yellow Jackets doing a nice job of stuffing the holes And a couple of linebackers, Taven Penna and Chase Pinson, right there to combine.
It was a good job up front there by the right side of the defense of absorbing a lot of that contact, and then the linebackers with the recognition able to get in there, like you said, Penna and Pinson on the stop.
That will run the clock as well. 2nd down and 10. Yellow Jackets will run C.J. Strickland off late here. Again, the shotgun. Now Strickland back on late. Meadows rolling. He has got pursuit from the backside. Got to get rid of it. He just does. And a penalty comes flying in. A bang-bang play. Giving pursuit there was Eli Simmons on Meadows. And a penalty is going to be called on the Yellow Jackets. And I think, Matt, they are going to say Simmons might have been just a bit late on that shove.
Yeah, a little bit late, and Collar followed through on that one. I mean, that's a bang-bang play. That's Simmons. He's a good kid. He's not out there trying to hurt anybody, just really trying to make a play for his team. Good job there by Meadows just to get away, get that ball away, and draw the penalty.
So 1st down yardage on the pass interference, on the roughing the passer. It's been so long since I've seen a roughing the passer call. I'll go back to Friday night last week.
I mean, we saw them, but they weren't called. That's the difference.
1st and 10 for Braxton County. 1:58 on a stopped 2nd quarter clock. They'll spread out a couple of receivers. Baldwin to the left. Lewis to the right. And the shotgun.
Castillo.
They're going to dump it out there again. Cass makes the grab, trying to fight through the tackle, and he will pull a Yellow Jacket defender with him across the 1st down line, give him 12. Somebody cut in front of that. I think it was Pinson who tried to jump and knock that one down. Couldn't get to it, though.
Yeah, I mean, Pinson saw him coming into the flat, but the ball sailed high. Wright was able to react to it. Pinson cut that one underneath just a little bit too short. I give credit there. Wright's going to be able to see that one pretty easily. He's what we call a lad.
Knight speeding it up. Low snap, though, gets underneath the glove of Meadows, and he will run back and dive on it quickly. Big play helping the Yellow Jackets, and that will be the 3rd and final timeout called by Braxton County. 1:29 left, and now a 2nd and very long as we will break away.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
System, better healthcare, better living. Minnie Hamilton Health System, your partner in health.
Only one thing seems to be stopping Braxton County in the last 2 possessions, and that was a big miscue. A low snap under Meadows. He had to go back and retrieve it. Now 2nd down and a long, long way to go. Little dump pass out on the wing there to Zane Moore. Good open field tackle by the Yellow Jackets.
Strickland came up to get that tackle. That was a good pass play. Just went for no gain, it looks like.
And the big part of that is it stayed in bounds. Strickland got Moore before he could get to the outside. No timeouts remaining now for Braxton County. Under a minute and rolling here in the half. The snap back. The pump. Here's a deep throw. This one launched high into the sky over near the sideline. Intended target was Lane Lewis. Good coverage by the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, just kept working and working and working toward that sideline. Forced Meadows to have to throw that one long. I think he was just put it in the area where only your receiver could have any kind of opportunity for it, but it looks like Braxton County's going to elect a punt here, backed up deep.
Well, Joe Kuhn step for step with the target over there, and I thought about this when they ran those 2 pass plays. That gives the Yellow Jackets 50 seconds with which to work and 2 timeouts. They don't need a whole lot. As Austin Smith back deep to receive, this punt's going to come from Zane Moore. Moore gets it away just in time, spiraling. Takes a flat bounce, now kicks forward inside the 40 down to the 37, where it will be marked. So 42 seconds remaining at the half. That's more than enough time for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, on that one, Braxton County just able to run about 2 minutes off that clock. Like you said, with the big play strikes, we've seen Lawson break free on a 40-yarder, a 58-yarder. Penson's got free on a 29-yarder, so got a couple of guys there with plenty of speed. Just if your offensive line maybe could just give them a little bit of a seam.
Yellow Jackets approach the huddle on a 1st down and 10 from their own 38. Leading by 2 scores, 22-8. They'll trip set it out to the right. That's the wide side of the field. Boy, empty backfield. Look at this. First time we've seen it. They'll motion Austin Smith around. Quick hitter to Smith to the outside, and Hopen was there, and he was not fooled by any of that, as Dane Hopen gobbles Smith up for a big loss. That was a great defensive effort.
Yeah, you're trying to catch them off guard a little bit with a different formation than they've seen. But if you're going to run that play, you probably want to run it to the opposite side of Hopen. He is a really, really smart defensive end, very aggressive. You're trying to catch him being too aggressive, I get it. But that's not the guy.
Yellow Jackets burning their 2nd timeout with 33.7 remaining on the clock. So Coach Sam Lawson in the huddle trying to diagnose and dial up something really nice here with just a couple of plays remaining. They do have one more timeout. And again, halftime festivities. We do assume somebody's going to be up here announcing the halftime festivities. We hope at least, because I'd like to put a mic on somebody for homecoming at Spencer Middle School.
They're probably just thinking that you might do it.
That's not going to happen. That is what it's going to. Okay, we've got ourselves somebody who's going to get mic'd up. Fantastic. 2nd down and 15. Back to a heavy look. 3 in the backfield. It'll be Pinson, the 3rd man through, bouncing it to the outside. Heavy contact near the 40. He'll get out of bounds. That will save a timeout for the Yellow Jackets. Good hard 7-yard carry for Chase, and it'll be 3rd down and 8. Well, smart play by Pinson that time to get out of bounds, save that final timeout. We'll spread Matheny wide to the right. Lyman getting moved around here. Or they are overloaded to the right side as well.
Yeah, just say they're doing the offset on the right.
They're going to give it to Lawson, looking for room to run. There is nowhere to go. And they had 4 linemen on the right side, and I'm not sure if any of them caught anybody on the white jersey side.
Well, nobody got a hold of Wright, that's for sure. He was able to come through and just ride Lawson to the ground. No pickup on that play.
He wasn't very hard to see, I'll tell you that.
No, if you can't see that guy coming, you need to get your prescription lenses checked.
So a 4th down and 8 coming up. Yellow Jackets using their final timeout of the quarter. And if you do not get a 1st down here, Braxton County will get possession with a chance to run a play. It's always the thought process here is you don't want to do anything completely crazy like a double reverse pitch pass where the ball's up in the air a bunch and it's being shuttled back and forth like a hot potato. Could get onto the ground and get taken away.
This would not be the time. You've got a good lead.
Maybe just an off-tackle run, see if one of these two between Pinson and Lawson can break something.
Go to the shotgun look.
Fully loaded pistol formation.
See if the snap can get down. We tried this one last week at the end of the half.
A little bit up. And there is the 3 misdirections. Off it goes to Pinson. Pinson down the sideline. And they have got a first down and out of bounds with 12.4 seconds remaining. How about that play? Fake, fake, fake give.
Yeah, it had me fooled a little bit. I thought Penna had the ball coming around the right side. And
see the first fake to Penna, the second fake.
Pickup of 27 on that play.
Pinson, one man to beat. Touchdown saving tackle by Colin Baldwin. But it gives new life to the Yellow Jackets here with 12 seconds remaining. First down and 10 from the Braxton County 33. Again, they'll go with the fully loaded pistol. Lawson is technically the quarterback here. Wyatt takes a snap. They'll give it. Nope, it's going to be a keeper for Lawson. Bounces it to the outside. Headed to the sideline and into the end zone is Wyatt Lawson. And the Yellow Jackets using just a little bit of that misdirection, moving parts in the backfield all over the place. They went, the eyes, I believe, went with Pinson once again, and that time Lawson found himself one little hole to squeak through, got there, got to the edge.
They had the one guy to beat. That was Lewis on the outside. Did a good job of trying to contain, but Lawson gave him a little head fake, got past Lewis, and then it was just speed to the corner, able to outrun the rest of the defense. That's 5 carries for Lawson, 138 yards and 3 scores. 3 touchdown runs on 5 carries.
Well, they did it in dramatic style, did the Yellow Jackets for the score. Off tackle run, that's the birthday boy. He got stacked up, locked up, and run backwards. And I think the helmet came off for a second. Maybe not. So no good on the 2-point conversion for Taven Penna, but a big score for the Yellow Jackets as they make do. And you go back to Braxton County, Matt, throwing a couple of passes incomplete and stopping the clock before halftime, and that gave the Yellow Jackets a chance.
Yeah, like you said, with the big playability, you know, that's a lot of time. It was a lot of yards to cover. I mean, they'd go 63 yards. Did it in just 39 seconds. Good usage of the timeouts. And good job of getting that shotgun exchange. Like I said earlier, we tried that one, Spencer did, last week against South Harrison late in the game, or late in the first half. A couple of high snaps. Didn't result that time. Able to get them down, run your set. Good fakes there by Lawson, not normally the quarterback, but it's good to see him being able to command that play because it's with all those moving parts, you know, it really kind of confused the defense.
Again, stay tuned at halftime. We've got homecoming festivities for Spencer Middle School. Lawson set to kick it off. Back deep, good kick. Deep, taken by Hopen. At the 25, final play of the quarter. Hopen heading over to the sideline. Cuts, stops, and then starts again. Heavy hit over on the sideline after Hopen picks up big yardage, but that will do it as we will finish off the first half. Yellow Jackets strike 4 times, and most definitely the last one was the best as the Yellow Jackets hit on a late touchdown to lead it 28-8. We'll break away for our sponsors. We'll come back and we'll have our halftime festivities. Followed by that, we will give you our breakdown and the statistics after these messages.
For the next few seconds, picture yourself retired. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? How do you feel? However you picture your retirement, planning early is the best way to make it happen. And State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels is here in Spencer to help. He can chat with you about the kind of retirement that you want and then help you find the best ways to save for it. A little today can add up to a lot tomorrow. So get started now. Call State Farm agent Norman L. Daniels in Spencer at 304-927-5680 and picture yourself happy. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Good evening. Spencer Middle School would like to welcome you to our 2025 SMS homecoming game and crowning. Now please direct your attention to the center field for our homecoming court presentation. He told me to just push that. Okay. Good evening. Spencer Middle School would like to welcome you to our 2025 SMS homecoming game and crowning. Now please direct your attention to the center field for our homecoming court presentation. Our 6th grade representatives are Presley Metz, daughter of Eric and Shelley Metz. She is escorted by Max Williams, son of Bo and Ashley Williams. Aria Schreckengost, daughter of Bonita Schreckengost. She is escorted by Cameron Sims, son of Amber and Kendra Schoolcraft. Our 7th grade representatives are Savannah Carpenter, daughter of Amanda Carpenter. She is escorted by Isaiah Workman, son of John and Megan Workman. Miley Pinson, daughter of Michael Pinson and Gwendolyn Pinson. She is escorted by Dallas Robinson, son of Chris and Jamie Robinson. Our 8th grade representatives are Malaya Ash, daughter of Matt and Mary Ash. She is escorted by Wyatt Lawson, son of Cruz and April Lawson. Jaylee Bunner, daughter of Chris Bunner and Jerica Rhodes. She is escorted by Caden Penna, son of David and Brittany Penna. And Berkeley Saunders, daughter of Justin and Jenny Saunders. She is escorted by Matthew Webb, son of Nicholas and Heather Webb. The 7 ladies presented to you were chosen by their classmates to represent them. The 3 8th grade representatives were then voted upon by the entire student body to determine this year's homecoming queen. The flower arrangement was prepared by Evergreen Florist in Ripley. The homecoming queen sash was made by Specialty Designs and Events. The crown was donated by the staff of Spencer Middle School. Now we would like to welcome back Elliot Salisbury, our 2024-2025 homecoming queen, who will be crowning our new homecoming queen. And now what everyone has been waiting for, your new 2025-2026 homecoming queen is Berkeley Saunders. We would like to thank our entire court and to all the fans here tonight. Thank you for your support and enjoy the rest of the football game.
So a very nice thank you to Sherry Douglas Roberts, who was our PA announcer for that. Great job, Sherry, over there, by the way. We do appreciate you letting us mic you up for that. And congratulations to Miss Saunders, your Yellow Jacket homecoming queen for 2025-2026. 28-8 is your halftime score. We will break away for our sponsors. When we return, we will have our pregame coverage, our pre-second half coverage. We're going to run through some of our statistics as well, as the Yellow Jackets leading the Knights by a score of 28-8.
Want to look good and feel good? Then stop by and see John Penna at Penna's Barbershop in Spencer on Main Street. Want a guaranteed spot? You can set up an appointment, but if time is not an option, walk-ins are always welcome. Traditional haircuts, no problem. Tapers, high and tight, flat tops, and beard trims. Or if you're looking for something new, he can do that too. Custom designs, burst fades, and mullets. That's right, West Virginia Waterfall, keeping you styling and profiling. Pennis Barbershop has been a proud supporter of Roane County and Raider athletics since 2009. Pennis Barbershop on Main Street in Spencer. Stop in, call, or text at 304-531-4218.
This is Andy from People's Bank. For over 120 years, People's Bank has offered products based on our clients' needs. I'm here to tell you, People's Bank offers loans for just about anything you have a need for. We have loans for ATVs, RVs, UTVs, motorcycles, cars, trucks, travel trailers, home equity lines of credit, unsecured personal loans, and more. Stop by People's Bank or give us a call and we can tell you all about it. People's Bank, working together, building success. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS number 617258.
The Spencer Pizza Hut is proud to be the exclusive sponsor of the Fan of the Week each Friday of the Raider football season. Stop in and see us at 509 Ripley Road, fill out an entry form, and drop it in the box at the front counter for your chance to win a free large one-topping pizza. Stop by the Spencer Pizza Hut for all of your favorites. Original pan, original stuffed crust, hand-tossed or thin and crispy pizzas, breadsticks, cheese sticks, wings, oven-baked pasta, desserts, and more. Open 7 days a week, dine in or carry out. Call us at 304-927-4619 or order online at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Building relationships is our legacy. Since 1908, Poca Valley has been your local community bank right here in Roane County. This year, we celebrate 117 years serving Roane and surrounding counties, and we're celebrating 20 years in Spencer. We offer friendly customer service where decisions are made locally. For all of your banking and financial needs, call or visit us today. Because at Poca Valley, relationships matter. Reach us at 844-782-2651 or visit PocaValleyBank.com. Poca Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Being healthy means having the energy and strength each day to do the things you need to do for yourself and loved ones. But what happens when you need help? As a family medicine provider at Roane General Hospital, I'm here to let you know I've got you. I'm nurse practitioner Leanne Thomas, and I'm accepting patients of all ages at Roane General Medical Clinic, offering you care you can trust close to home. For routine screenings, sick visits, chronic health conditions, referrals, and more, I've got you.
Your improvement project is just about ready, except you need construction equipment to get it done right. Rich Top Rentals on Clay Road in Spencer has what you need, and they do hourly work. Dozers, excavators, rubber tire backhoes, loaders, trailers, skid steers, air compressors, generators, jackhammers, concrete tools, whatever equipment you need, Rich Top Rentals has it, including equipment for sale. Ask about our steel buildings and cement work. Rich Top Rentals, 3502 Clay Road, Spencer. Call 304-927-1418.
Need some extra space? Roane Self Storage in Spencer has you covered. Whether you're decluttering your home, moving, or storing seasonal items, we have a variety of unit sizes to meet your needs. And guess what? Brand new units are coming this fall. So if you've been putting off that storage project, now is the perfect time to get started. Roane Self Storage is a proud supporter of the Roane Raiders. For more information or to reserve your unit today, please call us at 304-421-3091 or visit our website at www.roaneselfstorage.com. That's Roane Self Storage for all your storage needs, conveniently located in Spencer. Go Raiders!
Do appreciate all of our sponsors as per usual for helping us do these special broadcasts, and we're trying to get as many of these Spencer Middle School games in as we possibly can. Of course, we know that Gary and Walton also have representatives on this team, so a full Spencer Middle School team, and I tell you what, they are playing well so far. It started off with quite the bang. Yellow Jackets took the opening kick. A very nice return by Austin Smith deep into the territory of Braxton County. One play later, it was Wyatt Lawson off tackle to the right side to the end zone for the touchdown. Following that, the ensuing kickoff was fumbled away by Braxton. Yellow Jackets jumped on that, and one play after that, it was Chase Pinson around the left side for the touchdown. At that point, 14-0 very quickly. After that, though, Braxton really settled down as they held the Yellow Jackets on the third offensive possession. Braxton County went on a very nice offensive series, burning some time off the clock and ending up with a really nice pass from Meadows to the freight train himself, Cass Wright, for the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Yellow Jackets fought hard and had to punt it away again, but they were able to earn a couple more quick scores late in the second quarter, including with 3 seconds left after a big fourth down play that got them a first down off tackle again with some very nice misdirection. They had a fully loaded pistol backfield. It was Wyatt Lawson faking the give to a couple of running backs, giving it off to Pinson, who picked up a big 27-yard first down. Right after that, Lawson faked it to everybody, took it himself for another touchdown, and that's where we stand, 28-8. Lots of offense, Matt White, for the Yellow Jackets.
Well, not a lot of plays, but a lot of scoring plays. Wyatt Lawson with 5 carries, 138 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Chase Pinson with 5 carries, 77 yards, and a score. Just 1 first down in the half for Spencer with that big play ability. But the only downfall, I would say, for the Yellow Jackets would be the penalties. They had a couple of holding ones. You had a roughing the passer, 4 penalties for 40 yards. No turnovers is definitely the bright spot. 208 yards on the ground. All of Spencer's offense in that first half. For the Braxton County Knights, Dane Hopen, the leading rusher, 2 carries for 15 yards, and Zane Moore with 3 carries for 4. Kenton Meadows was 3 of 5 for 51 yards and a touchdown. And Zane Moore was 1 for 1 with a completion of 9 yards. Cass Wright, 2 catches, 51 yards and a score. Lane Lewis with the catch from Moore for 9, and then Moore had a reception of his own that went for no gain. 4 first downs for Braxton County, just 1 penalty for 5 yards. Did have the turnover on the fumble on the kickoff. I will say this for Spencer's defense, they were very stout against the run, just 3 total yards. A lot of that was lost on a miscue on a snap that was low. Meadows had to retreat, lost some big yardage. 60 yards through the air for the Knights, so a total of 63 yards of offense to Spencer's 208. So defensively, I thought Spencer did a really good job of gang tackling, especially coming out of that linebacking core. Pinson, you had Lawson off the end, Penna getting in there as well. Your front guys are doing a good job of absorbing that contact and letting those guys run free. Walker Strickland with a couple of really nice tackles as well. I think this is a really good team defensive scheme that Spencer has rolled out here in this ballgame. So you add it all up, 28-8 is the score. And Braxton County will receive the opening kick here in the second half.
Coach Paul Burdett's up in the booth, pacing around like he's Cody May, I think. I didn't think anybody could walk back and forth as much as Cody does, but I've seen Coach Burdett back and forth multiple times. Watching as the casual fan, watching as a dad, as Brogan ran the offense well in that first half. Yellow Jackets scored big and scored often. It will be Braxton County as we begin the second half of play to take the opening kick.
Coach Burdett's never a casual fan. You know that, right?
I do realize that.
We know that guy.
In the center back deep.
Always in coach mode.
In the center back deep is Kenton Meadows. Dane Hopen to one side. And then to the near side, Lane Lewis. This time it's going to be Wyatt Lawson to kick off to begin the second half. Taven Penna thought he was going to play on kick coverage. Right back off the field he goes.
So come on, guys. It's my birthday. I need in on every play.
Lawson set to kick off as we begin second half action. This one hits off of an up man and then taken by Lane Lewis. And Lewis tackled out of bounds, and they're going to add 15 to the return.
I mean, it was riding a little bit out of bounds, trying to let go. Didn't sling him to the ground.
Yeah, I think Joe
I
Coon
get
just
it.
kind of lost where he was on the field there. But that's going to be a penalty nonetheless. And you did mention, Matt, pretty much the only downside for the Yellow Jackets in that first half. They did have some penalty issues.
And that one's going to give Braxton County some really good field position.
The Knights will start it inside of Yellow Jacket territory at the Spencer Middle 41-yard line. They'll be bunched up, stacked wings on the left side, 2 of them to be exact. Shotgun formation. This one is Meadows. Meadows retrieves a tough snap, breaks through the line, 10 yards down the field nearly, and a nice gain on the first down carry by Kenton Meadows.
That time just following behind those big blockers. Braxton County did a really nice job of getting off the line of scrimmage quickly, giving Meadows somewhere to, a little bit of a lane, an open lane there to run through.
As we mentioned before the game started, Coach James King trying to figure out who his roster is. In those first 2 games, they did not score a touchdown or a point the first 2 games, then put 36 on Webster County in their first victory, and then had a really nice drive in the first half, cut the deficit down to 1 score, and then 2 scores for the Yellow Jackets, extending that lead. Good carry-off tackle, resets the downs. First down and 10 at the 30 of Spencer Middle School.
Yeah, needed 2, got 3 on that one. First down for the Knights.
They'll stack those wings on the left side once again. Cass Wright, that inside blocker. They've been following him throughout the night. They'll do it again, hoping somebody came flying in, though, right behind the lead blocker in Wright, just kind of right off his hip, and got a hit on Hopin to keep him from getting going.
Yeah, you had a good contain on the outside, pushed him back into the defense, and good pursuit down the line. So did not quite see who that was.
One of the linebackers came flying in. They didn't see the number. No gain on the carry by Hopin. Brings up second down and 10. The ball spotted just at the 30 of Spencer Middle School. Same formation. They've got that stacked wing look over on the left side. Low snap. Here's a reverse pass. Lewis dumps it out. Got his targets. Nice open field tackle by the Yellow Jackets. Out there, Dallas Robinson, but a good play and a healthy pass by that young 6th grader, Zane Moore.
Yeah, that's the reverse pass I saw in warm-ups where you're leaking the tight end out into the flat, trying to get the defense to bite on the run. Moore just pulls it back, throws one right on the money. Good tackle there in the open field, though, for Spencer.
Third down and 2, a completion made by Lane Lewis. And all that beef over to the left once again. Meadows just going to follow straight up the gut. Bounces it to the near side. Lewis cutting back. Meadows, that is, and he'll pick up big yardage. And the chains will continue to move on this very good opening drive for the Knights to begin the second half. Like the way Meadows is following those lead blockers.
Yeah, they did another good job of opening up some room there. It's about 17 on that pickup.
Bring up first and goal for the Knights at the Yellow Jackets 6-yard line. Meadows flanked by Hopin to his right. It's going to be Hopin taking the direct snap, off tackle. Don't let that young man get ahead of steam, and he is in. He runs really hard, and it is fun to watch him. And he will pick up the touchdown carry on first and goal.
You could see that hole open up. It was a good kick there by the left side, ran the Yellow Jacket defensive end up the field. And then a good seal there on the inside by the center and the left guard.
So the lead cut down to 14, still 2 scores. Receivers split to both sides of the formation. Out of the shotgun. Meadows throws the slants. That one tipped away. A couple of defenders were there as it goes in and out of the hands of the target over there, Colin Baldwin. So 1 on the board here. A very nice opening possession for Braxton County. They cut it down to 28-14.
If you're interested in a new tractor or implements, give Shamlin Brothers Farm Supply a call at 304-927-1426. We are a coyote, bush hog, Vermeer, and coon dealer. Also, look us up on the web at ShamlinBrothersFarmSupply.com. And may God bless.
Opening possession, a successful one for the Braxton County Knights. Good offensive series as they put a score on the board.
Yeah, a couple of first downs, 5 plays, 41 yards, 2:39 off the clock. Dane Hopen with a 5-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion attempt was incomplete. Austin Smith again with another pass breakup. So 28-14 is your score. Braxton County set to kick off.
Will be Zane Moore kicking. Austin Smith is back deep. This one's going to get to the second level, picked up there. I believe that is Joe Kuhn, and he will get nothing, but still good field position for the Yellow Jackets as they begin their first possession here in half number 2. Jamie Rothfuss tuning in, always with the tiger emoji, but I think he added himself a little Yellow Jackets emoji to it. How about that?
Yeah,
he's turning.
He's slowly coming around. Trying to get the tee off of the field there.
So the Yellow Jackets will break the huddle, and they'll start their first possession with the 8th grader Brogan Burdette under center. Split a receiver here to the near side. I believe that's Smith. A power eye look, heavy look for the Yellow Jackets. It'll be a handoff. Pinson, boy, he just churns those legs as hard as humanly possible, and he'll get 4 good ones to begin.
That's a good pickup there on first down. Trying to get ahead of the chains. He said if there's anything that Spencer can clean up, it's been the penalty issues. You don't want to hurt yourself on a drive here as we get later into the ball game after Braxton County showing some life with that last touchdown drive.
Split receiver out to the right side now. Heavy look to the right. They'll give third man. That's Lawson. Great jump cut in the interior of the defense. That adds 5 yards to the carry. And that was good vision in the tackle box for Wyatt Lawson.
Yeah, not a lot of room to work. Defense got some good penetration up the middle that time. Lawson put the foot in the ground, a little jump cut.
They call Wyatt down at the 48, so a 3rd and 2 now. Smith will split wide here to the left. Double wing formation. Burdette with the hard counts, and once again, don't you think they know where they got that one from, Matt White? I'm not calling it ever again.
Yep.
But
we got
that is the hard count for the first down.
I've heard it called different things as well. when we're working chains for the JV game, you hear other teams call things differently. You know, maybe call it a freeze or call it an Arctic or something cold, because that is a cold-blooded hard count.
So that will give the Yellow Jackets new life here. 1st and 10 inside the territory of Braxton County. Offense goes back to the power eye. Quick hitter off tackle. That's Taven Penna. 2 hands on the ball after that fumble earlier. And he will go straight forward. Good yardage on that first down carry by Penna. Give him 5.
Yeah, it's a good pickup. You like those fullback dive plays. We got to see that last year a lot at the high school level. A lot of the skid steer, Clay Walker. It sets the tone for your offense and what you can do in the backfield.
And if you get that easy, quick block and you just get a little hole, it gets on you so quickly as a defense, hard to react. 2nd down and 5. Burdette having to go give some final instructions here to his running backs. Here comes a pitch near side. That's Pinson, 2 lead blockers. Cuts it up near the first down mark. He's got that. Inside the 35, or right at the 35. Needed 5, got 7 on the carry.
That's a good pickup. You had the 2 wings out there with Lawson and Penna trying to lead the way. And again, another good hard run there by Pinson, picking up a few extra there to make sure that he completed that first down carry.
A long sustained drive for the touchdown for Braxton. We are melting this third quarter away as the Yellow Jackets are in the midst of a nice drive of their own. Having some personnel issues, they'll bring everybody inside. They'll stack the wings to the right. Hand off tackle, that's Lawson. Ball comes loose, it's on the ground. And I think that Braxton County has recovered it. That will end the momentum. And that one just popped out right as contact was made. And a nice play by Braxton County defensively.
Yeah, hard to kind of see on that one. That was that 20?
That was 20 there. That was James Sligger.
That got the hand in to knock that one free.
So the Yellow Jackets unable now to answer here to begin the third after a nice-looking drive ends in a turnover. Braxton with some momentum. Meadows going to go off tackle, and well stuffed that time by the Yellow Jacket defense. Forward progress will give him maybe a yard. We'll bring up second down and 9 at the 30.
So Braxton County theme for the week will be up there for the high school game tomorrow.
Our first road trip this year and our first of 3 straight away from this location. Off tackle run, Meadows again. He'll pick up 5. So give him 4 on the carry. Third down and 5 will be the play. Well, Meadows not the biggest kid, but I tell you what, Matt, he runs with no fear in the tackles.
Yeah, he certainly does. He's not afraid to stick his nose up in there with the big boys and bounces back up like nothing happened. He's going to be hoping now, I believe.
Receiver split to either side. It will be Hopen. He's going to look to bounce it outside. He's got some room. Hopen breaking into the secondary to the 50-yard line, just past the midfield stripe. And a big carry and another first down for Braxton County. Momentum, you can kind of tell right now, squarely in the Knights' favor.
Yeah, that turnover on the last possession for Spencer was big. Braxton County realizing they're within striking distance if they can get a good drive going here. Big 16-yard play there for the first down for Hopen.
Receiver split again to either side of the formation. Snap back, that's going to get low, and Hopen's going to have to go back and dive after it. Well, we saw that happen, Matt, at the end of the first half, and what it ended up doing was giving the Yellow Jackets a chance. They capitalized on the score. This one will back the offense of Braxton County up significantly, 11 on the loss. Now second and 21. See if the Yellow Jacket defense can take advantage of the mishap. It'll be Meadows again, off tackle, stuffed at the line. He'll pick up maybe a yard. And it'll bring up a third down and long for Braxton County. They will not have to run a play here to finish off the half if they do, or the quarter if they do not want to. And I don't think they're going to. So it'll be Braxton County football trailing by 2 scores as we enter the fourth and final quarter here from County Stadium. We'll break away, be back after these messages.
Come into Stats Pharmacy, where our patients' good health is our main concern. We have a drive-through window where you can conveniently drop off and pick up your prescriptions and over-the-counter medications. Refill your prescriptions anytime online at www.statspharmacy.com or from your iPhone or Android phone using the Refill RX mobile app. No waiting in long lines. Just call ahead and your order will be waiting for you. We look forward to serving you at Stats Pharmacy, located at 100 East Main Street in Spencer. You can call us at 304-927-2980.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Fourth quarter action, Braxton County causing a turnover and having themselves quite the momentum boost here in the second half. Meadows looking very shifty here, but still wave after wave of Yellow Jacket defenders able to corral that young man before he gets going. That will be a loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 4th down and 20. And now a punting situation for Braxton County. So after the Yellow Jackets, turn the ball over, they are able defensively to make a stand, so that'll kill some momentum for Braxton. Smith back deep to receive. The punt will come from Zane Moore.
Last couple of punt attempts, Spencer's had some good pressure coming off of that right edge.
Good punt, high, end over end, lands at the 37, takes a bounce for Braxton inside the 35, down to the 34, and marked dead at the 33. I like what Lawson is doing. He's getting some pressure on that punt, but he is making sure, Matt, after that penalty last week, to kind of veer off at the right time. So the Yellow Jackets with possession after they hold here. Still maintaining a 2-possession lead, 28-14. Yellow Jackets break the huddle. As again, the young 8th grade quarterback, Brogan Burdett, he is barking out orders. He's got to keep everybody in line. He had to advance orders to 3 separate players on the way in there. Pinson rolling behind. Here's the scissors, misdirection. And there goes Lawson, and then he'll jump cut it. He is headed down the sideline, and the only thing that'll stop him is running out of bounds. He's not going to do it. A couple of absolutely fantastic cuts by Wyatt Lawson. And he has run roughshod tonight over this Braxton County defense. My goodness, these are Tyler Bubby May numbers that he is putting up tonight. Look at that cut, and he leaves everybody in the dust.
Yeah, it was a good job getting to the edge, shedding that tackle from Sliger, and then that juke move out in the secondary was just that was nasty.
Well, and again, the Yellow Jackets prove that they are a quick strike offense sometimes. 3 of their scores have come that way. Split back look for the 2-point conversion. Burdett going to hand off tackle, and that'll be Penna to the end zone. And Penna very gently tackled in the end zone by the opponents, and the Yellow Jackets hit for 8 more. They lead at 36-14. Big momentum boost for the Yellow Jackets.
It's the saucy summer of barbecue at Tudor's. Tender pulled pork smothered in 3 delicious new sauces. Sweet teriyaki, savory and thick. Carolina Gold, tangy and bold. Honey sriracha, hot and spicy. Topped with our creamy coleslaw. Sweet teriyaki, Carolina Gold, honey sriracha. Tudor's Biscuit World's pulled pork barbecue is bursting with flavor. Awesome sauce.
Yellow Jackets hold defensively and do it again just like they've been doing it a bunch very, very quickly, Matt White.
Yeah, that was just 14 seconds off the clock. Lawson scores from 67 yards out. That gives him 7 carries, 209, 4 touchdowns. He has scored on runs of 40, 58, 33, and 67 now. And Spencer extending the lead 36-14 after the 2-point conversion.
Well, he's not done working. He will kick it off here to the Knights. That one got underneath of it. Taken by an up man. Meadows jumps on it at the right time before Lawson himself was there to grab it. And so that's where Braxton County will start from their own 43. I tell you, if you look at this Braxton County team, and they lost those first 2 games, and you mentioned they were moving personnel throughout those first couple games. They moved to that third game, found something that started to work really, really nicely as they have mixed it up with the pass, the run, a couple of trick plays. They put 36 on Webster County, and they've been right there with Spencer on a couple of separate occasions. A couple of low snaps, though, Matt, at bad times have caused them to get into second, third, and long situations.
Yeah, 2 losses of 11 like that, that's kind of hard to get that back. But, you're looking for improvement at this middle school level each and every game.
Snap back to Meadows, looking to throw. He'll throw it deep down the sideline. He has got his man. Oh, wow, in and out of the target, Baldwin's hands. That was a tremendous pass laid into the breadbasket, but seemed like Baldwin kind of lost his footing and lost the ball.
Yeah, got a little stoved up there as well down here on this sideline. He's going to trot back out onto the field. I think maybe that's one of those where you're trying to make that over-the-shoulder catch. I mean, that would have been a really difficult, well-thrown ball. Would have been a difficult play to make.
Maybe trying to make sure his feet were still in bounds as well.
Yeah, maybe, he's kind of hyperextend a little bit, but Baldwin's going to stay out there.
Second down 10. That one gets away from Hopen. Right there's his teammate, though. And again, Meadows, he's had to dive at a couple of these. And took a little nasty shots. Meadows, though, tough as nails, jumps up, says, I'm fine. Big loss on that one. Not so bad of a snap. It just was kind of mishandled that time, and it ends up with a huge 9-yard loss.
And that's going to find Braxton County in another third and very long situation. Those miscues on the snaps have been very costly for their momentum.
Long way to traverse on just 2 plays. Receiver once again to both sides. From the shotgun. Meadows, 5-step drop. He's going to dump it deep down the field. He has got his target into the hands of young number 20. And that is Sliger once again. He made a big defensive play earlier. And I am impressed with Meadows. I'm telling you what, this young man can hang in there and throw the ball. He threw a great one with 2 bookend defenders. He threw it between both of them.
That was a very well-thrown ball. Austin Smith had a read on it, just came up under just a little bit short on that one.
Meadows again going to dump it over to the side. He's got his target, and that one right into the glove of Lane Lewis. Boy, going air raid attack here with 5:34 left in the ball game are the Knights. Lewis able to get out of bounds. That will preserve all 3 timeouts. Move the chains. 1st and 10 at the Yellow Jacket 29. Meadows from the shotgun. 5-step drop. He'll roll to the wide side. Dumps it out there to Hopen. He's got green turf. Hopen cuts it in between 2 defenders. Fighting towards the end zone. He'll finally be drugged down inside the 5. But 3 straight pass plays from Meadows, 3 straight first downs for Braxton County.
And those were 3 really well-thrown balls there by Meadows. Doing a really good job of commanding this offense.
Had to flip the hips, throw it against his body that time, and darted it out there to Hopen, who got ahead of steam. That's a dangerous thing when Dane Hopen gets a head of steam going. Hopen will be the quarterback.
Speaking of which, that's what you're looking at here.
Going to look for the opening. Bounces off the initial tackle. He's into the end zone. So it was a 3rd and 19, 5 plays ago. Bang, bang, bang. First down passes, and Hopen will knock it through. And it is back to a 2-possession ball game. The Braxton County team obviously developing confidence over the last 2 weeks of the season. A full 2-possession lead at the moment, 36-20. Knight's going to try to cut 2 off of that. They'll spread some receivers out. 2 to the right, 1 to the left. Hopen is your quarterback, flanked on both sides. He's going to keep it himself, bounces it to the edge. And a missile comes in to take it away. Guess who? Austin Smith. And he'll shut it down, and it'll still be a full 16-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. We'll break away and be back.
There is nothing to be confused about. Go to Willard Starchers for your parts, your welding gases, welding supplies, fire extinguishers, paint, antifreeze, oil filters, hydraulic hoses, and lots of other stuff you need. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. There is no confusion on where to shop. Need a battery? They have it. Propane? Yep. Paint for your car and equipment? Sure. Hole saw blades, jacks, and lots of tools? Absolutely. So why aren't you there already? They can't offer you a free ride to get there, but the coffee is always on for a free cup. Shop Willard Starchers, open 7 days a week. Dial 304-927-2520.
Willard Starchers, our longtime Player of the Game Award sponsor. And I tell you what, they have got a lot good for the Yellow Jackets to think about. But Matt White, that was a tremendous comeback for the Braxton County Knights after facing 3rd and 19 at one point on the drive.
Yeah, really were backed up in their own side of the field. A couple of really nice pass plays in a row, 3 to be exact there by Meadows. Got the drive rolling. Hopen caps it off with a 4-yard touchdown run, his second of the night. And the Knights, 36-20, now closing the gap.
Onside kick attempt, not really the onside variety, kind of a pooch over that front 2 lines. Pinson got there, thought it was going to go out of bounds, realized it wasn't, so he went and grabbed it at the 33. And the Yellow Jackets, well, you want to say get into that methodical drive momentum style, but they don't seem to like that tonight. They have been hitting on quick strike touchdown plays.
Like I said, Lawson's got 4, all from over 30 and 40 yards. That last one was 67. Pinson got the big playability. He's got 2 carries that are over almost to the 30 yards apiece, 88 total in the game. So, you've got weapons here if you're the Yellow Jackets.
4:57 remaining in the ball game, a 36-20 Yellow Jacket lead. Braxton County going nowhere, fighting hard. Heavy look, they'll bounce it outside and nowhere to go for Lawson. Good coverage on the outside, Hopen. He has been quite the player here tonight.
Meadows came up from that outside linebacker spot, got the first contact on Lawson. Hopen able to come in and help clean it up.
Loss of a pair of yards on the play, 2nd and 12 with 4 minutes, 30 seconds and rolling. Both teams with all their timeouts here in the second half. Of course, you see Brogan Burdett, the quarterback, heading all the way over to his offensive coordinator, Sam Lawson. Yellow Jackets at least not in a hurry to run plays. They'll take some time off of the play clock before they'll snap each one of these. They'll go to that heavy look. And somebody jumping early for the Yellow Jackets. I think that might have been Matheny here on the near side.
Yeah, I believe it was. It'll be a 5-yard mark off. That'll get a new play clock rolling.
Yeah. Penalties, though, have certainly hampered the offense. That will back the Yellow Jackets up inside their 30 to the 26-yard line. 2nd down and 17. They'll stick with the heavy formation. And now they're going to mix it up here a little bit. And it looks like they're not really sure what they're doing here. They may end up having to burn a timeout here. They're going to have to burn one. That did not look good for the Yellow Jackets. Good thing for Spencer. They got 3 of them, now 2 officially as the Yellow Jackets burn one. 3:38 left in the ball game.
Hi, I'm Ben Ashley of Ashley Insurance, where we're building a community of great insurance products and great people. What does that mean? Well, as a client of ours, you'll enjoy perks like quick quotes and personalized policies. We shop for the best prices across multiple companies. And most importantly, if something bad happens, you call our team and speak directly with us. So join our insurance community today. Call 304-927-2175 or visit ashleyinsurers.com.
Yellow Jackets in a little distress right before that play was to take place, so they burned their first timeout to make sure everybody is on the same page. Well, with Braxton County having all 3 timeouts in the holster, Yellow Jackets may need to run some time here, trying to get a first down. They've got quite the ways to go. 2nd and 17. They need the 48. The ball spotted at their own 26. Burdette turns and gives. That'll be Pinson. Trying to shuck a defender at the 30-yard line. He'll pick up 5. And it'll bring up 3rd and 12. And a timeout for Braxton County. So the Knights going to try to conserve a little bit of the clock here. Will burn their first of 3. We'll break away. Be back in just a sec.
This is Taylor from Backwood Ramblings. Craving something delicious? At Backwood Ramblings, we make pizza the way it's meant to be, fresh and from scratch. Enjoy our house-made dough with your choice of toppings, baked to perfection with a beautifully darkened crust. Join us on Thursdays from 4 to 8 p.m. or Fridays from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. for pizza that will keep you coming back for more. Stop in at 215 Main Street in Spencer, right across from the courthouse, or order online at BackwoodRamblings.com. Backwood Ramblings, come for the food, stay for the fun.
I was just at Backwood Ramblings today. I tell you what, they got some great coffee, Matt White. I know you're not a coffee guy, but I could use some of that right now.
I have had some very delicious meals from that place, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell you what, chicken salad BLT on a croissant. Son.
Yeah, we'll try to refocus after talking about food and coffee. It's a 3rd down and 12 for the Yellow Jackets. First time out for Braxton County to save some time here in the 4th. 3:29 remaining in the ball game. The Knights not going away without a battle. Burdette goes under center. 3 backs in the backfield. It'll be Lawson. He'll bounce it outside. Good lead block. Lawson looking for the hole. He's got it again. Lawson into the secondary. Lawson, a touchdown saving tackle at the 30. But once again, Wyatt Lawson, and what a lead block. You're going to take a look at it here by Taven Penna. He got out in front, and boy, did he seal block the one guy that could have got to him, Meadows, and that left Lawson with only one man to beat. He cut it back. Good pursuit, but not before. Wyatt runs wild.
Picking up 40 on that run.
And yet another timeout here for Braxton County. We'll keep it here. 2nd timeout to preserve what time can be preserved. Well, we saw Braxton County on their last drive for a touchdown hit on a 3rd and 19, ended up scoring a few plays later. Yellow Jackets found themselves in their own little situation, but once again, Wyatt Lawson, with the help of his lead blockers, found another wide open spot to run on this turf.
Yeah, normally I think you would say you want him to run down that sideline, but I think that's a smart move to cut it back inside to avoid going out of bounds. You know, I kind of thought he was going to be off to the races, and I looked down to start doing some math, and you know, good pursuit there by the Braxton County Knights to keep to get Lawson corralled there on that long run.
And we'll take a look at that carry. You got Penna out there, sealed in on Meadows.
Block. Good
Great
job out there
downfield
by
blocking.
Matheny. Yeah, right there. Smart move to cut it back inside, keep that clock going, force Braxton County to call another timeout.
And that leaves the Knights with only one remaining timeout. Yellow Jackets now in much more advantageous position, leading by 2 scores. Late in the ball game, 1st and 10 at the 30 of the Knights. Heavy look again. Penna to the outside, bounces it back in. Taven Penna is loose. Penna headed towards the house, not drugged down from behind.
Stay right there.
Unfortunately, just like every other time Taven Penna scores on an extra point or a touchdown, and you can see the frustration again. There is nobody who has gotten less out of more than Penna this season. He has had every single score called back with penalties.
Yeah, this scores or even just big runs, and he's going to talk about that juke move that he put on the Braxton County defender.
Well, showing the wheels, showing the nice cut ability, a la his father back in the day, way back in the day, long, long time ago. Puppies, the oldest animals back in the 90s. And again, a penalty takes it off the board for Taven Penna on his birthday of all things, guys. On his birthday of all things.
Yeah, and I think they're going to get a lot of new faces coming in here as well.
And Yellow Jackets have kind of emptied it out here, looking for another set of offensive players. And before that happens, I think, Matt, got to get all the ducks in a row because you got so many kids coming in and out that they're just going to take that second time out. And so I think we're going to see Walker Strickland coming in at quarterback. You feel for Taven Penna again on the birthday. He did have a 2-point conversion run. He did fumble the ball once, so it's all null and void at that point, but a 29-yard touchdown run called back by another penalty. Well, you take a look at the schedule for both of these teams. For Braxton County, man, you got to think, Matt, these guys have developed some confidence over the last 2 weeks. They put it on Webster County. They're hanging here with Spencer. Clay County coming up next, followed by Ravenswood and Summersville. So possibly some winning opportunities, some games that they could maybe be in. For the Yellow Jackets, they'll hit the road next week. They will face Ravenswood. Then they'll have Madison here at home. They'll follow that with a trip to George Washington Middle School. So obviously the Yellow Jackets will remain unblemished at this point, but still a lot to be determined this season in middle school football. It will be Strickland under center. Walker going to turn and give. Who is that load? That is going to be Eli Simmons. Man, oh, man. Simmons took that one. I don't think he took the handoff quite as confidently, but he took off running very confidently. That is a big carry, and that'll be a first down carry for Simmons. Simmons, quite the lad, by the way, 5'11", 185.
And he's actually thinned down a bit from what he was last year. He was over that 200-pound mark, but he has not lost a bit of size and strength there. Still looks great up there on the field. And a few pounds down, showing the wheels.
Remember back in the day in middle school when Justin Roberts was in the backfield some for the Yellow Jackets? That kind of reminds me of that. Be Austin Smith now. Smith into the teeth of the defense. He'll pick up a couple of hard yards. That will run the clock, number 1. And it'll be second down and 8. Well, Smith has done so much defensively and on special teams. So they'll get him in here a little bit. So now Simmons will check out. Yellow Jackets exchanging personnel. Got a 71. Don't have him on my roster. Nope, never mind. Torrin Shiree.
Yeah, I was going to say it's
Appreciate
a
you,
Shiree.
Matt. You helped me out there.
Just got to go up the list. I marked it out.
I do appreciate that. Heavy look. Shiree is the third back, now just the second back in the split back formation. Strickland going to turn and give to Torrin Shiree. Shiree bouncing off the initial tackles. He'll pick up good yardage, giving these big boys some opportunities to carry the ball. Love seeing that.
Yeah, it's always fun. You know, they do all the dirty work, and, you know, Shiree, like you said, with that number change, he had a bit of a position change as well. Showed the ability to be able to snap the ball. So has worked his way into offensive line duty, still filling in there at linebacker as well. His brother, can't wait to get him back as well with a hand injury.
Yeah, now I'll tell you what, there will be maybe some conversations on the way home between those two. Torrin's like, hey, man, I'm coming for your position, buddy. Third down and 3. Strickland going to turn and hand it off. That is going to be Dallas Robinson. Look at Dallas moving and shaking towards the first down mark. Might be about a yard shy, but it'll be 4th down and 1. So lots of youngsters getting carries.
Pickup of almost 3 there for Robinson. I mean, he's just inches away from that first down mark.
And the Yellow Jackets content to let this clock burn all the way down. They do have another timeout if they need it. Now Penna is going to come back in here on a 4th and inches. Ball spotted at the 7. They need about the 6.5. If they are able to get this one, they can run the clock out with no more plays. It'll be Robinson in front of Penna here on 4th and inches.
See if he gets another opportunity here on the birthday.
It will be Penna to the outside. Is he going to head to the house? He will. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait one more second. There will not be penalties. And Taven Penna has finally scored a touchdown without hesitation. Let's take a look at the birthday boy here on 4th and inches. Penna just bounces it to the outside. I thought that last little shove on the
it had me holding
lead
my breath.
block had me holding my breath as well, but a touchdown nonetheless for Taven Penna. Congratulations to that not as young man here as of today.
He's a little older, probably not much wiser.
Gets that from his father, probably.
Oh, yeah.
2-point conversion attempts here from scrimmage with 22 seconds left. Who do we have there in the backfield? That is Damian Simons.
Nice.
And Simons is going to bowl his way through. Matt, you have got to extend that play sheet in this last series.
Running out of
You got
room, guys.
8 different guys who touched the football on runs there. And the Yellow Jackets put the final nail, I believe, in the coffin on that one. 44-20, a very nice and properly sustained drive just when they needed it. They ran a good bit of time off that 4th quarter clock.
Yeah, 4:42 to be exact. Taven Penna gets the 8-yard touchdown run to cap off that 6-play drive. Went 67 yards. Damian Simons with the 2-point conversion. So Spencer up big now, 44-20.
So just about a kick and a play or two remaining here tonight's homecoming. A successful night for the Spencer Middle School Yellow Jackets. Boy, a healthy kick that time. Boy, that was hammered all the way back to the 12-yard line. Diving on it there is Hopen, and that will be where Braxton County runs the final play or so. They do have one timeout available if they so choose. Well kicked that time by Wyatt Lawson.
He really got a hold of that ball. Kind of died on the turf back there. He thought it might get a bigger bounce than that. I mean, it's all the way back to the 12, but that one had a chance. It could have went to the end zone, but took a weird last hop.
$15.7 remaining in this one. Knights getting shuffled around up on the front line. Do we have any more fireworks here? A low snap picked up, though, by Hopen. Good open field tackle attempt. Hopen just running through tackles. Man, that young man is a load, an 8th grader. And that'll be the final play of the ball game. Good battle, I think, for the Knights as they continue to work on their team. And I tell you, I think they gave the Yellow Jackets all they wanted throughout this ball game. In the end, though, Spencer Middle School with some very big fire plays for the victory. Your final score tonight, 44-20. Yellow Jackets remain unblemished at 4-0. Braxton County falls now to 1-3. We'll break away for our sponsors. When we return, we'll recap the ball game, have your statistics, and your Realty Starter Auto Parts players of the game after these messages.
You work hard for your money, and lately the cost of everything has soared, making some of those dreams and goals even harder to reach. And at Board Depew Realty, we realize that. We understand that buying a house can be financially stressful, especially with all the hurdles lenders require. That's where we come in. With our small staff of 4, we offer you over 100 years of combined experience. We work as a group to get you closed and in your home quickly. We'll find creative ways when others may have given up to make your dream a reality. But most importantly, we remain your friend after the sale is complete. We'll continue to help you long after the deal is closed. And that is what we take pride in. It's more than just a job to us at Board Depew Realty. It's a job that we love, and we love the people who allow us into their lives. Buying or selling a home can be stressful, but not if you let Board Depew guide you. You work hard for your money, and how you spend it matters. Board Depew Realty, serving you since 1958. 304-927-3250.
This dental care tip comes to you courtesy of Brandon Dental, conveniently located on Hospital Drive in Spencer, West Virginia. Dentists are often asked, how often should I replace my toothbrush? Replacing your manual toothbrush or power brush head regularly, at least every 3 months, is important for maintaining good oral hygiene. Brushes become ineffective due to wear on the bristles. It's also recommended to replace your toothbrush after an illness to prevent reinfection. During your next dental visit, ask your dentist or dental hygienist for recommendations regarding your at-home dental care. Brandon Dental, 304-927-2775.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics, and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong, and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
We welcome you back on this Thursday evening from County Stadium. Special live broadcast of Yellow Jacket Middle School football. Spencer Middle School on homecoming night. A very successful victory over a very game Braxton County Knight team who came in with just one victory on the season, a 36-22 victory over Webster County. And the Braxton County Knights, they came to fight here tonight. And Spencer Middle School looked like they were going to run away with it early. Took the opening kickoff, first play from scrimmage after a nice return by Austin Smith. It was a sign of things to come for Wyatt Lawson. Got free on the right side, down the sideline. One play, one score. On the ensuing kickoff, it was fumbled by Braxton County, recovered by the Yellow Jackets. The first play from scrimmage, it was Chase Pinson off tackle to the left side for a touchdown. 14-0 with fewer than 40 seconds off of the first quarter clock. You thought, oh, wow, Yellow Jackets going to roll here. And then the Braxton County Knights came to battle. They held the Yellow Jackets on their third possession to a punt. Braxton County with a real nice sustained drive. They showed their grit and determination. Good passing game by Meadows. And they were able to mount a big, long drive for a score to make it 14-8. Yellow Jackets able to put a score on the board, make it 20-8. And then Braxton County came back and scored again before the Yellow Jackets, right near the end of the quarter, put another one on the board, 28-8 at half. I said the Braxton County Knights scored again. They did not score. I do apologize. The Yellow Jackets able to get 28-8 on the board before halftime. Braxton County, did they come out firing on the second half. They took a opening kickoff and mounted about a 3.5-minute drive in the first part of the third quarter, ending with a touchdown, and it made it 28-14, two-score ball game at that point. They got it to 36-20, but the Yellow Jackets always able to keep Braxton County just a little bit at arm's length. It was a 12-point and 14-point lead for the majority. Braxton County never could cut it even closer than that. And the Yellow Jackets on that last drive, obviously, they got a big third down conversion and ended up running the ball all the way down to the 7-yard line. Finally, Taven Penna, after so many attempts and so many penalties, able to punch it in for the score with the birthday on his mind. 44-20. your final here as the Yellow Jackets get a good win against a team that I don't think they were expecting to be quite this tough. I think Braxton County showed some stuff here tonight.
Oh, they absolutely did. Showed you some different formations, some different guys. Dane Hopen, that kid runs as hard as anybody. Big cast right. Great lead blocking in this ball game as well. Able to pick up a couple of pass attempts out of the backfield, and I don't think Spencer came into this one underestimating Braxton County. I mean, I sit with the guys. I watched some film on them. They were keen on what was going to be happening. I think it was a very well designed game from an X's and O's standpoint. Your lead blocking for Spencer was very good. The guys up front did a really good job of containing the line of scrimmage and getting a good push. Your secondary level guys, your backs were blocking for each other. Penna and Pinson both coming out of the backfield, downfield with Matheny, and those guys were doing a really good job of setting the edge and allowing Wyatt Lawson to just run crazy in this one. 9 carries in the ball game, 247 yards and 4 scores. And he picked up that big 40-yarder toward the end of the game and was very smart about staying in bounds to keep the clock moving. Chase Pinson had himself a nice game as well, 8 carries for 93 yards and a score. Penna, 3 carries for 10 and a touchdown. And then late in the game, you saw Austin Smith get a couple of carries. Eli Simmons had 1 for 13. Shiree with a carry for 5. Dallas Robinson with a carry for 3. And then Simon's getting in on the 2-point conversion attempt. So just a good spreading the ball around. 369 yards on the ground and 6 scores for the Spencer rushing attack. 4 first downs on the night. 7 penalties for 70 yards. Definitely something that the coaching staff is not going to be pleased with if you're going to pick this game apart. 1 turnover on a fumble. And some really good team defense, I think, that was schemed up very nicely there by Coach Randy Lawson, Sam Lawson, John Penna. Those guys did a really good job, I think, of recognizing, getting the guys in a position to recognize what Braxton County was trying to do offensively and being able to put them in a position to shut that down for the most part. For Braxton County, excuse me, individually, Dane Hopen finished with 8 carries, 39 yards, and 2 scores. Kenton Meadows was 16 carries for a total of 11, had a couple of them stopped in the backfield because of bad snaps. But Meadows really impressed me with his arm. 6 of 9 through the air, 113 yards, and a score. Cass Wright with 2 catches for 51 and the touchdown. Lane Lewis with 3 receptions for 32. Hopen had a catch for 20, and Sliger had a catch for 22. 10 first downs on the day for Braxton County. They were moving the ball well. 2 penalties for 10 yards and 1 turnover. The Knights finished with 54 yards on the ground and 130 through the air, so it's 184 yards of total offense for the Braxton County Knights. So add it up, and you got a 44-20 victory here for the Yellow Jackets.
Final break to take for Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. We'll come back and we'll dish out our Player of the Game awards. We'll wrap things up here on this Thursday night from County Stadium.
There is nothing to be confused about. Go to Willard Starchers for your parts, your welding gases, welding supplies, fire extinguishers, paint, antifreeze, oil filters, hydraulic hoses, and lots of other stuff you need. Open 7 days a week for your convenience. There is no confusion on where to shop. Need a battery? They have it. Propane? Yep. Paint for your car and equipment? Sure. Hole saw blades, jacks, and lots of tools? Absolutely. So why aren't you there already? They can't offer you a free ride to get there, but the coffee is always on for a free cup. Shop Willard Starchers, open 7 days a week. Dial 304-927-2520.
Final score here tonight. Yellow Jackets remain unbeaten at 4-0 with a victory 44-20 on top of the Braxton County Knights. Time now for Matt White to distribute our Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts Players of the Game.
On offense, you got to give a ton of credit to your lead blocking for Wyatt Lawson to go 9 carries, 247 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Just a huge night for that young man. And, we were discussing defensively. I mean, you could give it to just about anybody because I think everybody on this defense was contributing. But I thought Austin Smith, again, was really solid in the secondary, defending the pass, coming up and making tackles. Finished with 6 tackles on the night and a couple of pass breakups again. But you got to give all the guys on that defense credit and give the coaching staff credit for putting those guys in the right position to make some plays. So our congratulations is going to go out to Wyatt Lawson on offense and Austin Smith on defense, our Willard C. Starch Auto Parts players of the game.
That will do it for us here tonight. Our less special live coverage of middle school football action on WVRC will be in action on the road tomorrow. More Braxton County flavor. This time it'll be the Eagles of the high school team. Roane County and Braxton County engaging in a battle on Friday Night Football. We'll be there for pregame action at about 7 p.m. as kickoff is set for 7:30 p.m. from Braxton County High School. For all of us here at WVRC, Katie White, my camera person, Matt White, statistician, and color analyst, I'm Andrew Miller. Have a wonderful night, everyone.
You've been listening to Roane County High School Raider Football on WVRC 104.7 FM. Raider Football has been brought to you by these community sponsors: Roane General Hospital, McIntosh Hardware, Furniture, and Appliance, Jack Garrett Ford, Ashley Insurance, S2F Construction, Joel Baker Law, PLLC, Route 33 Steakhouse, Miller's Suds and Sales, Roane Self Storage, Circle S Farms, Backwood Ramblings, Stats Pharmacy, Honest Fred's Flooring, D&D Motors, Hildreth Supply, Family Healthcare, Groves Auto, Ward Depew Realty, Penna's Barbershop, Norman L. Daniels State Farm Agent, Hardman Supply, ECI Environmental Compliance Inc., Carpenter's General Store, Mini Hamilton Health Systems, Poca Valley Bank, Rich Top Rentals, Spencer Cash Saver, Brandon Dental, DW Excavating LLC, People's Bank, Shamblin Brothers Farm Supply, Stump Funeral Home, The Hungry Moose Restaurant, Paramount Surveying, APS Air Production Services, Spencer Pizza Hut, Gomard and Spencer, Little Canal Bus, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti House, Tudor's Biscuit World, Harden Insurance Agency, Harris Oil Company, Kirby Insurance, Calhoun Banks, and the Player of the Game Award sponsored by Willard C. Starcher Auto Parts. Thank you for listening, and tune in next time for more exciting play-by-play action with Andrew Miller, John Penna, and Matt White. Roane County High School Raider football broadcasts are an exclusive production of WVRC 104.7 FM. All rights reserved.